Hi, it's Mag. I hope you're well on a Sunday afternoon for us on the West Coast, and kind of a blustery day. It's April still, and this past week we've had 2 hailstorms and even a frost earlier in the week. So it's been a lesson in, preparedness and resilience, like everything in life, But yeah, so with this changing weather and trying to stick roughly or as closely as possible to a biodynamic planting calendar, it's been a bit crazy. But it's something that I've been really aware of. A real simple, basic concept is with planting with the moon is when the moon is waxing, it's becoming full, as it will be full on the 16th, I believe. And this is when the moon has its power to move bodies of water, the tides, and so the energy is pulling up and out. So this is a good time to plant crops that come out of the ground, and you enjoy the leaves or the fruit or the flower, as opposed to roots. When the moon is descending, this is the time where the energy is focused on the root system, and below the plant, the soil perhaps. So those are real basic principles around following the moon and biodynamic planting. But anyway, I wanted to just catch you up on what's been going on here. So I'm going to take you on the road. You can see what we've been up to. So basically, if you can see that, these are some squashes I'm bringing in to kind of bring back to health. Some tomatoes that are still a few weeks behind, it seems. These squashes and cucumbers, these are doing fairly well. I hope you can see that. They're about a good 5 inches tall and 5 inches around. So we've been planting new things, new fruits, beans. I'm trying indoors for just to get them started, and then planting them out. These are being nursed back to health. These basils have been transplanted into my favorite little pastel painted ceramic pots we got in London, and I'm using them to plant. I believe this is holy basil, and this is the Thai basil. So yeah, and then of course these eggplant look fairly well, and they need to be divided because there's 2 really good plants here, a good 4 inches tall. At least one of them is. So the idea on a fruit day coming up is to divide these, and you can still take them or keep them indoors because it's a bit cool out still. And this is my Thai basil that is doing fairly well. And these are still all under lights for now because it's just not warm enough, not enough sunlight for them. So that's that. Let me take you outside. These are our tomatoes for the house. There's about 30, I think. These are some new pots. Some of my terracotta pots, I've potted up and planted flowers. So we've got marigolds, because they go really well with many other plants in an idea called companion planting. So the purpose of growing the flowers to enjoy them, but also to add more benefits to the other plants. Again, these are some of my pastel pots where I planted some type of kale and lettuce. This is still, and this is our ashitaba and gymnema herbs that we're going to be making teas from. This is a project for today, to get all these leaf crops in, from celery that I've been saving from celery that we eat. And you can sprout them in water. So I'm going to give that a try. We love celery, cooling crops. Most of these are bok choy, and I haven't been able to get them outside on a leaf day. More squashes for the next week, I believe. Okay, so also in the last few days I've planted a salad bowl. So these are under this wire at the moment, but you can see lettuce, spinach. I think there's some parsley in there, just salad type of crops. Same in this little planting out here under wire cages. These are coming along. The ashitaba has been divided, so I've got 2 plants going. So these leaf crops are coming out down here. And finally, the outdoor beds, which we've started to use. And I've also visited the nursery where we got to buy some new broccoli plants, because these have been really slow going and been eaten by some kind of bug. So even under glass they get eaten, but these so far, they seem okay. I'm keeping them under glass for now. It's still dipping in the 30s at night. So this is a new addition. I don't know if I can set this up. Well, I'll show you. Basically, these cages, these are wire screens that I knocked up, recycling some used pressure-treated 2x4s. So just knock up a frame to protect the top of these, and these are just boards I've leaned up alongside of it for now. As these plants get bigger, we can raise it and stand them straight up. The idea is to protect them all the way around, and they can still enjoy the sun and the rain without too much trouble. So these were just planted in. This is a type of broccoli called rapini, which is you can eat the stems and the leaves, and these are the flowering types. So we've got 2 beds. I don't know if you can see that with the under glass there. And hopefully we'll have some kind of broccoli. So this has been a project for protection. And there's the beginning of another project, which is basically trying to plant out some wildflowers that I got at a nursery. Now, some kind of bug has been chomping at the leaves here, so I'm hoping that I can protect them under glass for now. These are my beautiful comfrey plants, which come out year after year. These I make fertilizer tea. You compost the leaves into a tea, and they're very good natural fertilizer. I've got 6 of these plants, and in this little wild woodlands setting. And I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but This is a bed full of horse manure on top here for the last week, and I'm digging them in, and in the next few days planting my squashes, probably under glass if I have enough glass clutches, and working up some of the other beds. I don't know if you can see, I've got another row of 12 feet there, a row of 12 feet here, another row of probably 10 feet or more, and then this one 25 feet. So lots of space that I could use, lots of work. So I'm on my way back in. Anyway, I hope that you find, healing and peace in your garden. Whatever you're doing, whatever you can, any way that you can make contact with nature is healing, just for a moment even. So wherever you are, enjoy your day, and see you again next time. Cheers. Bye.